Amanda on The Young and the Restless might have some viewers seeing double since she's played by actress Michelle Morgan, who was last seen on that soap playing the spirit of her deceased character, Hilary Curtis. Morgan made her surprise return to Y&R as Amanda in the cliffhanger of the September 2019 episode and has continued to play the attorney ever since, although the bold and the beautiful alum Carla Mosley, ex-Maya, stepped in for her in April 2021 when the actress had to recover from emergency eye surgery. Devon Hamilton was stunned to answer his door and find his dead wife standing before him. However, the woman explained her name was Amanda Sinclair, and she was an attorney representing Chance Chancellor, who was contesting the will of Catherine Chancellor that left the bulk of her fortune to Devon when she passed away. Naturally, Devon had a hard time taking in everything she was saying because he couldn't get over the fact that she was a dead ringer for Hilary. There was apparently another will that did not give Devon the inheritance, and Chance learned this from Catherine's attorney, David Sherman. The lawyer had made a deathbed confession that he'd been paid to alter the will by Tucker McCall. Devon insisted that this can't be real and explained that she looks just like his dead wife. Amanda offered her sympathies and handed him her card. Amanda's appearance caused some issues for Devon and Elena. Howard Wise/JPStudios.com. When Amanda held a reading of the supposedly real will, it was revealed that the bulk of Catherine's fortune was actually left to Kane Ashby. No one could believe it, and everyone was suspicious of this woman with Hilary's face, demanding to know what's really going on. After the will was proven legitimate, Amanda made plans to leave town since everyone was reacting so badly to her appearance, but Nate Hastings asked her to stick around and represent him in court as he was in danger of losing his license for helping Victor fake his death. Amanda helped Nate beat the charges and continue practicing medicine, and the doc was quick to defend the attorney against her detractors, Elena Dawson and Devon, mostly. She has also been hanging out with Billy Abbott at a dive bar and revealed a little bit about her past to him, namely that she is an orphan and grew up in foster homes. Meanwhile, Devon tried digging into her past himself and discovered that not only had she paid a company to erase her from the internet, but she had a fiancé, Ripley Turner, and they had filed restraining orders against each other. Amanda and Billy's friendship had the same effect on his marriage as an affair. Howard Wise/JPStudios.com. Amanda felt bad that her friendship with Billy was part of what blew up his marriage to Victoria, but she was grateful for his help when Ripley resurfaced in her life, promising he had changed and wanting to talk. And after Ripley stabbed Victoria thinking she was his ex, Amanda was shaken and Billy once again supported her. After spending a platonic night next to her so she could sleep, Billy took a chance and kissed her. While starting up a friendship with Phyllis Summers, Amanda has also found herself opening up to Nate Hastings as she helped him with Jared and revealed her own history in the foster system. She also admitted she'd been afraid to investigate her own biological history. Agreeing to keep Billy in the friend zone, Amanda went to work with him at Chancellor's new media division as legal counsel, and when Nate remarked that she had the same blood type as Hilary, Amanda finally decided it was time to figure out who she really is. Devon supplied some items of Hilary's Nate could use to run a DNA comparison, and when the test results came back, Amanda was stunned to learn she'd had a twin sister she never knew about. Although initially reluctant to reopen old wounds, Devon shared Hilary's life with Amanda, and the pair began growing closer after he split with Elena. Devon helped Amanda uncover her past. HowardWise/JPStudios.com. Eventually, Amanda decided to hire an investigator to track down her and Hillary's birth mother and received the information to contact her. But her first attempt to reach out to Nia Benedict failed when she saw the woman had another daughter she hadn't given up for adoption. Eventually, Amanda made contact with her mother and learned how her religious family had forced her to give up the twins at birth. Hearing that her father, Richard, had died in a car accident, Amanda informed Nia that Hillary had perished the same way. Amanda was initially reluctant to form a relationship with Nia when her mother wanted to keep their relationship a secret from the family, but that changed and the two women began getting to know each other better. Then, Nia asked the attorney to represent her grandfather, Sutton Ames, who was accused of causing the accident that killed her father. On top of all this, Amanda's growing relationship with Devon hit the skids when she found out that he'd cheated on her with Elena, and told him to figure out which way he wanted to turn. Things got better, and Amanda was able to lean on Devon as she agreed to take her grandfather's case and get to know her birth family. Although her sister, Imani Benedict, warned her she was making a big mistake. Eventually, Imani turned out to be right when Amanda learned that her father had hired Ipai to track down his kids and had located Amanda's adopted family but was killed before he could meet with them. Amanda was convinced that Sutton has arranged for Richard's death to protect his family, but then Nia confessed to the crime. The attorney reluctantly agreed to take Nia's case but remained determined to make Sutton pay for murdering her dad. Stay tuned to see how Amanda's story continues to unfold. Ad block test: why?